know, I heard they recently decided to add more hops to it.
And I'm in the front row, and I'm hammered drunk.
You do not have anything to drink. Can I get you a tasty refreshment?
Yes, I'll have a beer.
Wunderbar.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
Welcome to another episode of the Buzz Basement Bros podcast. My name is Aaron, and I am joined by that trampoline twat, Andy. How are you now, good buddy?
Great.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's good. That's
why,
good.
Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I be?
I don't know.
Feeling great.
Feeling groovy.
Yes. Finished the proper 12. Now I'm on to Jameson's.
Yep.
Old reliable.
I worked at my part-time job today.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided at about 3, my shift started at 2, and I decided at about 3 o'clock I was going to drink vodka tonight.
Ooh, very nice.
Yes. So I am drinking. Is there any better sound in the world? Vodka. And there's a little bit of Red Bull left in here, and some Sprite, and some of the Mio.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's basically sugar and alcohol.
What could possibly go wrong?
I'm exhausted. But powering through. Who needs sleep anyway?
Everybody. At some point.
Was it there was a Seinfeld episode. I think, was it Galileo? I don't know. Some sort of famous 15th century scientist would stay awake for 3 hours and then sleep for 20 minutes, and then stay awake for 3 hours and then sleep for 20 minutes. Well, Kramer did that in an episode. You not a Seinfeld fan?
I can't say no.
Well, he was like, "Oh, I think I'm gonna do it, Jerry." And he did it, and eventually he crashed really, really hard, and somebody thought he was dead.
Mm-hmm.
And they found him dead, and they threw him in the Hudson River in a bunch of trash. And
Jesus.
That was the end. He woke up in a trash pile in the Hudson River. Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, I have such an abnormal sleep schedule. I got off work this morning. I got out late this morning. It was 6:45, and then made it home at 7:45, and then showered, and then got into YouTube. I like falling asleep to the TV.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I went to bed at about 9 this morning, and then I had to get up and go.
How long was the YouTube video you watched?
It was a little bit. It was a baseball video.
Okay. So you got home at what time?
7:45.
And you finally fell asleep at 9?
Well, I had to poop. I got home and pooped.
All right, poop, YouTube video. I don't know. I think there's some time there that's not accounted for.
There might be.
Oh, you had to eat.
Yes. Yes.
Any hoodles.
But
inside joke, guys.
Then
just don't worry about it.
It's better you leave something unsaid. What the fuck was Aaron doing for that? But then I had to get up. I had to be to the hotel at 2. So the hotel is 20. If I speed, it's 20 minutes away. Mm-hmm. Because we live in
Oh, check that bingo square.
Illinois. And so I had to leave the house at a decent time. I am running on about 3.5 hours of sleep here. Solid. Yeah.
Oh no, I completely understand you.
What? Who needs sleep? Right?
I lived a whole summer with the motto, "I'll just sleep when I'm dead."
Yeah, how'd that go?
I'm regretting it, and it's only been 9 years. I think I'll attribute that summer to the start of my sleep deprivation. Yeah.
Well, it's partially because of the jobs we work.
Partially because of the jobs you work, partially because I was working a part-time job while doing schooling for the job I work, and the two just did not mesh. And yeah.
When I was a contractor back in the day, like around the era, call it an era, around the time I met your sister, I was doing college classes from 8 in the morning. My first class was at 8 and then I'd be in class until 1. And then I'd have my clothes I had a Jeep then, in the Jeep. And then I'd fucking get to work and I'd change clothes and I'd work from 2 to 10. And then I'd usually go to the gym after that. And then I'd go to bed at around, if I was lucky, 1. And then get up and do it again the next day. But that was a while ago. I was much younger then. And I could just run on pre-workout and Red Bull. And we're like, oh, I'll be fine. I can get drunk on Friday and then sleep all day Saturday. You know, that kind of thing. And catch up. It doesn't work like that.
No.
It doesn't work like that at all.
No, mine was Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I would be at my part-time job where we started work at 6 and got done at 5.
Nice long day.
Nice long day, labor, right? It wasn't like, oh, I'm clocking
You
people.
get off work and you just want a beer.
Yeah.
You want a burger and a beer.
Exactly. But I'd come home, I'd do whatever homework I'd have, and on the Tuesday, Thursdays, it would be I'd wake up, I'd go do clinicals because I was doing paramedic classes. So I'd have X amount of clinical hours that I'd have to meet in a year or for the class. So I'd either schedule myself for 12 hours, which would be from 6 to 6, and then go to my paramedic class at 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., or I'd do an 8-hour shift from like 8 to 4. I think the math checks out there. Like 8 to 4.
I don't know. Math and stuff.
Yeah, do an 8-hour clinical shift and then go to class from 6 to 10 on Tuesday, Thursdays. And then on weekends were the time I had to get ahead in my clinicals. The weekends were always 12-hour shifts.
Doing studying and everything?
For clinicals. Not even studying. This is just going someplace, taking vitals, doing IVs, doing whatever I need to do to check off the hours in either ER or on the ambulance. And then on the out fringes of all that clock time, work time, would be, shit, I have to do this paper, or I have this test to study for. And I was the epitome of, I can either sleep like a responsible person, or I can cram for 2 hours and then go meet up with Adam.
There you go.
And so I would always cram and then go, it's time to go have a beer with Adam.
Yeah. Well, at some point, you just need to blow off some steam.
Yeah.
You're burning it at both ends.
Yeah.
I worked 5 days. I mean, when I'm on rotation at my real job, I don't sleep much anyway. I can function on 4 hours of sleep. I can do okay on 5, but 6, 7, I'm usually good. But on my days off, dude, I'm napping all the time. I mean, I fall asleep watching movies and shit. My sleep schedule is just it's just fucked. It's beyond fucked.
I usually average 4.5 hours of sleep.
Sober sleep? No, there's a difference between drunk sleep and sober sleep.
Sober sleep, 4.5 hours.
Yeah, for me, sober sleep, it's about 5, and then I shake myself awake and I go, fuck, I'm up.
Non-sober sleep is usually about, I typically try to plan for 6 hours of
6, 7, if you can.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sleeping in tomorrow, I'll tell you what.
I cannot sleep in tomorrow.
Well, you have...
Chillins.
Yes. Sucks to be you, bro.
Fucking semen demons.
I'm gonna go and sleep upstairs, and that's my drunk space. I'm gonna go sleep upstairs. Oh, Anna was ragging on me. Hang on.
Oh boy.
She was ragging on me because when I drink, I should probably get it checked out, but I snore very, very badly, apparently.
Oh, did she record you snoring?
She did. I gotta dig it up. Hang on.
Oh, Jesus. Liz has done the same thing to me.
She was it? When did she send that to me? Wednesday. What was I doing Tuesday? I came down here Tuesday.
Did you?
I think our last session was. This is after our last session, and apparently it's when I sleep on my back. Yeah, it had to be. I sleep on my back, and after I've been drinking, it gets worse. Let me turn the volume up on my cellular telephone here. Nope. That's a bunny video. Here it is. Yeah, it was Tuesday. Here you go. This is it.
Jesus fuck.
She sent me that.
Are you snoring or ripping ass?
No, apparently that's me snoring. I should probably get it checked out, right?
Maybe.
She said that I was. I think I had just gotten back from the gym. She sent me that. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I knew instantly what it was. I'm like, oh fuck, oh fuck, bud. That's bad.
Not to throw you too much under the bus, talking about snoring and farting and shit like that.
Oh.
So you know how this, I guess, was a couple sessions ago.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I watch that video. I watch that video all the time, and I just laugh.
Aaron left, and I have like a knockoff Ring doorbell, right? Liz and I, and Aaron's leaving, and I just get a text like 30 seconds after you leave.
No, I went home.
You went home.
I went
and
home
text
and,
me,
and I dropped my backpack off, and I went straight to the bathroom.
And you blew up your bathroom.
Yes.
But you would text me saying like, "Hey, pretty sure I farted in your doorbell." And so what do? Is I get on the doorbell footage, and sure as shit, Aaron pauses at the top of my porch steps and rips ass. Just Bert.
Oh.
Yeah. So I saved the video, and I sent it to him, and he just started laughing. I guess
started crying.
Yeah. He sent me back his reaction, which was hilarious. But then I waited until the next morning because I wasn't going to wake my wife up just to show her a video of you farting in our doorbell, right?
You're not going to wake her up at 1 a.m. and go, hey,
this is funny shit.
Yeah.
Look at this. She would not have found it amusing at all.
Aaron pooped his sweatpants on the
Yes.
way out.
But the next day, when I'm like, yeah, so this happened last night, I'm just going to show you a video, and you can take from it what you will. And as soon as you lifted your cheek and went, Bert, she died laughing.
I watch it every once in a while. I obviously have it saved on my phone, and I giggle. I mean, it's funny.
It was great. Not only because
So I texted you, and I'm sitting on the toilet, and you sent me the video, and I turned the volume up. I didn't want to wake Anna up, but I turned the volume up, and I just started crying. I was laughing so hard.
the wheezes were inaudible. He was laughing that hard.
What are you talking about?
Just like that dog from Rocky and Bullwinkle.
It's one of the funniest videos I have saved on my phone.
But yeah,
I pooped my sweatpants leaving your house. It was like 2-3 sessions ago.
Best part, though, in my honest opinion, right, in my critique of that video, the best part wasn't the fact that you farted and we caught it, but it was when you went, Bert, whoop. You either went, uh-oh, or went, oh, God.
I mean, I was walking out the front door. I knew I had to hustle.
Yeah. But you farted, and then you said something afterwards, and just like a little, like, uh-oh.
Oh.
To me, that was like the icing on the cake. It was just like, yeah, the fart's funny. Everybody can agree, farts are fucking hilarious.
Farts are fucking, they're funny.
But
except for dog farts. Those aren't funny. Those are nukes that go off in the living room.
it's funny.
Our dog growing up, his name was Hank. He was a stray dog.
Mm-hmm.
And he would fart. Because we just like fed him. My parents just bought him like Old Roy, like the cheap shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he would eat whatever the fuck he could get off the counter. And he would fart. And then he would be like laying in a ball on the floor, hanging out with us in the living room. He would fart and he'd get up and he'd walk away. Oh, and then it would hit you. He knew.
Oh,
he
yeah.
knew.
Oh, yeah.
He knew it was bad. It was so bad. And then he would get up and he would walk away because he knew it was just, he left a bomb in the living room while we were watching House or whatever as a family, when we used to still watch TV as a family together. I miss that dog.
But yeah, it was.
Oh, you're going to pull it up? Put it. Hang on.
Oh, I guess you didn't really say anything.
No.
I swore you did.
Yeah, that's my ass.
So yeah, you text me. Your camera definitely picked me up. Picked me up ripping ass. I sent you the video, and the response was, "My abs hurt from laughing so hard."
Yes, and it was the same way when Anna sent me the snoring video too.
But actually, that kind of brings me into a point I wanted to talk about tonight.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, this is
real talk? We talking real talk, buddy? Real talk?
Have you ever had the delayed spicy poops?
Yes.
Aren't they the worst?
You talking like 12 hours delayed?
Like almost 24.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess 12. No.
You might be having digestive issues there, buddy.
So like,
as he's rubbing
as
his
I'm
tummy.
rubbing my belly. Yeah. So I worked like the last 36 hours from this morning, right? 48-ish hours.
Yeah.
And
call it a 48.
Yeah, call it a 48.
Because it was a 48.
The first night I had some wings, right? True wings, not
saucy chicken nuggets.
Not saucy chicken nuggets.
For the record, that's what I call boneless wings. They're saucy chicken nuggets.
Yeah, no, these had bones in them, right?
So you have to work extra hard for your food.
Correct.
I think honestly, it's too much work.
I agree, but it wasn't
same
my
way
choice.
Same way with shrimp, like unpeeled shrimp, and lobster and crab. Like I don't want to work that hard for my food. Even corn on the cob. Sometimes I don't want to work that hard for fucking corn on the cob.
But regardless, so I had some spicy wings the first night. Spicy wings kind of came out. I was like, all right, cool. Everything's normal. Everything's par for the course. And then I had some like spicy jalapeno eggs and onions for breakfast.
You doubled down.
I doubled down twice because I had that for breakfast. And then, as I discussed off mic earlier, we had some spicy stir fry. I cooked spicy stir fry with jalapenos and red pepper paste and all that stuff for dinner that night. And it had that sneak up on you heat where like by the time you're done eating, you're kind of sweating a little bit, like you're moist.
Yeah.
Right? It clears the sinuses out. You're moist. You're like, whew, okay.
You just get a warm and fuzzy feeling inside.
Correct. And you know, like there's part of you inside that you know this is going to come back and bite me in the ass.
Literally and
figuratively.
Yes, and you're going to need some Tums.
Correct, right? And
Tums.
so I woke up this morning.
Tums.
I woke up this morning.
Maybe get them as a sponsor.
Oh.
I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not. So I woke up this morning fully expecting, okay, I'm going to wake up. I'm going to have, my morning beverage, whether it's an orange juice. I had orange juice this morning, not coffee.
You know what your problem? Okay, the coffee and orange juice, they're both acidic, and same as spice. They're all acidic. You're quadrupling down.
Cool. Regardless,
because that's what Tums are. They're a base. They're
sure.
They
I don't fucking care.
They offset
All
the
I
acidity.
know is I have a morning cup of coffee, and about 30 minutes later, I have to shit. Okay, that's all I care. I don't care if it's acidic, basic, whatever. I have my coffee. I need to shit. Right? They correlate.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And so I have my morning beverage. Orange juice kind of does the same thing for me.
Because it's acidic.
Cool. Good. That's fine. I would much rather have my orange juice and coffee at work and then shit at work before I have to drive
you're getting
home.
paid.
No.
Getting paid
This
to
is
poop.
I'm off the clock at this point. It's just I don't want to have to like pull over at a gas station on the hour and a half drive home to take a shit.
Hang on.
Now it is time for Andrew to talk about poop.
And so I have the orange juice and I have the coffee, and like I go to the bathroom and nothing comes. Like I have to squeeze pretty hard. I have to force it, and I get like a little turd out. And I'm like, this was not worth the effort. Right? God. So I drive home, and I'm at home, and like the pressure's still there, right?
You're bloated.
I'm bloated. I feel constipated. I'm bloated. And so before we go to the trampoline park, I try again.
Oh, can you imagine?
Because yes, that was my fear.
That's your thought.
Is I'm going to fucking bounce on the trampoline and have the fucking Hershey squirts just erupt. Just Mount Vesuvius. Just
Mount St. Helens all over an unsuspecting 5-year-old.
Correct. Or in the foam pit.
Oh, they never clean them either. Oh.
So you see my concern.
Yes. Oh, God damn.
Right? And at this point, right, I want to reiterate, I had spicy food twice the day before.
Oh, you quadrupled down.
But the thing is, like, I'm expecting some burn. There hasn't been any burn yet.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm sitting here going, all right, this is not good because I know that I haven't gotten to the spicy stuff yet.
It's like the Viet Cong is going to sneak up on you.
Correct. It's coming. I just don't know when.
They were in the trees.
The trees are talking, man. So I try before we go to the trampoline park. Nothing happens.
Like you took time out of your day.
Yes.
To go, look, honey.
Yes. I went, I'm going to put the dog upstairs. I'm going to use the restroom, and then we're going to take off. And nothing happened. I'm just like,
you try. Yeah, I mean, you did the telltale. Like scrolled TikTok.
Yeah. I was up there for like 10
Check
minutes.
your bank account. Scrolled TikTok.
Like 10 minutes. I'm like, this is not good. This, like, I still have kind of the pressure, but nothing's coming. I can't force it out. And I'm like, all right, fine. We're just going to go. I'm going to chance it. And we get down to the trampoline park. Trampoline park was fine. And nothing happened at the trampoline park. I didn't paint any walls or any trampolines.
Didn't hit a 5-year-old.
I didn't hit a 5-year-old. I didn't give anybody pink eye.
Thank fucking Christ.
Right.
Did you have to sign a liability for the pink eye, or
I had to sign a waiver, but I think that was just in case I hurt myself jumping on the trampoline.
pink eye isn't covered on their insurance?
I don't think pink eyes are covered in their insurance.
Disgusting.
So after the trampoline park, and this is really the part of the story I was going to really bitch about. We got lunch at Sonic.
Sonic regular food sucks. Breakfast Sonic is good, and their drinks are the shit. But like a burger or a hot dog from Sonic fucking blows.
So
Cherry limeade, the shit.
I don't get Sonic that often.
No, we don't have one out here.
Well, we don't have one out here, and I never grew up going to one.
They only popped up when I... Oh, dude.
Did you have one at home?
Yeah, we had a few. There was 3 of them. There's only one. There's one left.
Yeah.
Sonic cherry limeade. We used to get a couple cherry limeades, and then you mix vodka with them. Oh, yeah. They got the tiny cubed ice in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's perfect.
So you grew up with them around.
Yeah.
I did not. So I don't know this stuff.
Their tater tots their fries are garbage. Their burgers are garbage. Their breakfast food is okay, but their drinks. Last time I went to Sonic, we just got drinks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Actually, I took Helmet to Sonic. We were driving by.
Really?
We were driving by Sonic when I took him back home.
Oh.
And I'm like, dude, I want a cherry limeade so fucking bad.
Okay, cool. But so we stopped there, and I'm like, I don't come here that often. I don't know what to get. There's this new thing on their menu.
It's probably trash.
I might as well just try it because I don't know what else to get. Right?
Chili cheese corn dog.
No.
Damn. Because that would do the trick.
A garlic butter bacon cheeseburger.
Jesus fuck, you fucked up.
Oh my God. So needless to say, we didn't go to one of the kiosks. We went through the drive-thru.
Oh, you didn't go to... Do they have roller skates at that Sonic?
No.
Nobody comes out on roller skates?
Nope. I don't know. We went through the drive-thru.
That's lame.
Right? So we went through the drive-thru because we were stopping at Sam's. And it's Sam's. But
what the fuck do you have to buy in bulk?
Don't fucking worry about that. Don't worry about what I'm buying.
Hopefully it's toilet paper for you.
You know as well as I do, I get it for free. Anyways, we stop at Sam's and before my wife goes into Sam's to do the shopping and leave me in the car with the kids, I'm scarfing down this burger, right? And like the first bite of this burger, I'm like, oh my God, this has like really good taste, and it's surprising me. And then by the time I'm done eating the sandwich, I'm like, this was a fucking mistake. It is greasier than shit.
You go ahead.
It's greasier than shit. It's heavy. I still haven't shat yet. Like, all these things are running through my head. I'm like, this is not going to end good because now I still have...
I don't think I've ever been to a Sam's Club. How are their bathrooms?
So that's just it. The wife was going inside, and I was staying in the car
You shit
with the
in a
kids.
Bucket in the parking lot?
No.
Damn, that would have been a much better story.
No. I had this... I'll get back to this. So I finished my sandwich, my burger. And, like, I'm not going to lie, the last bite or two was hard.
It was a little bit of a struggle.
It was a struggle. It was a struggle.
You're riding that greasy,
just
fiery
greasy,
struggle bus.
Slimy fucking.
Because Sonic regular food is trash.
Yeah, it was rough, and we get gas while we were there. We park again.
We won't get Sonic as a sponsor.
Yes, no. My wife goes into Sam's and does the shopping, and I'm like texting her as she's doing the shopping and all that stuff. Like,
hey babe,
hey,
better hustle.
One kid's asleep, the other one's good, and like before she went in, I'm like, all right, well, she was in, and she called me about it with a question. I'm like, all right, well, just so you know, like that burger's hitting me wrong. I'm starting to feel not real good, just to put this on everybody's radar. Right? And she's like, okay, that's fine.
Your 2-year-old doesn't understand that daddy has to shit.
No. And so I'm texting my wife, and she's like, I had to poop. Sorry. I'm checking out now. Right? I'm like, well, at least she could. Right? Rather than me. But at least she could. And she comes back in. She's probably going to hate me for even saying that.
Well, you already mentioned that she poops.
Yeah, she poops. Right?
What?
But she comes out, loads the car with the groceries, and we get on the road. We are not to the edge of this fucking town.
You fucked up already in this story.
Why? Because I didn't go inside.
Right, because you didn't take care of business when you need to take care of business.
Well, so that's just it. At the time, I'm like, I know it's going to happen. I don't know when. Still, even after this greasy-ass burger, I'm like, it's going to happen. Now it's going to happen sooner than later, but I don't know when. And so I'm like driving down this road, you're getting ready to go back to the interstate, and I go,
you hit a piece of tire on the interstate.
Yeah, no, not even. We're not even on the interstate yet. Right,
a little bit of a bump in the minivan.
I just went, dear, you took too long in Sam's, and she goes, I'm sorry, I had to poop, and I was waiting for this and this and that. I'm like, no,
this is all going in there, and you're
I'm going to be in trouble. I love you, dear.
You are fucked.
Whatever. But I'm like, no, I don't care that you pooped. I don't care that you were shopping. It's you took too long because now I have to poop. And we're no longer at Sam's.
Well, part of this is on you because you fucked up.
I always fuck up.
We're guys. We fuck up.
We fuck up all the time.
We fuck
up. So, luckily we weren't too far. So I turned into the Bennies.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
I shat in the Bennies.
You disrespected the Benny's Beverage Depot bathroom.
You know what? Their bathrooms are not all that great.
That one down there is not. No. I have had a few beverages shopping in and around Benny's Beverage Depot where you were talking about, and no, they're not great. They're not ideal for blowing it up to the next dimension.
And you know what the bad part is?
No, what's the bad part? Tell me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You could have just let me have my long, awkward pause and edited that part out. But no, you have to be a fucking smartass.
I'll just edit this out.
Whatever. No, fucking leave this shit in.
It's your cadence.
Anyways.
It's the cadence.
No, the worst part is, like, I went in, I grabbed a couple bottles that we were going to stop and get at some point in this week anyways.
Did you ring up and then go, oh, by the way?
No, I grabbed the bottles, and then I walked over to the bathrooms with my basket, set the basket outside the hallway to the bathrooms.
Because you can't take it in the bathroom.
No, you can't take it in the bathrooms.
No, even though it's sealed.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not taking it into the bathrooms. No. I went into the bathroom and did my business. I had to force it out again. And I came out of the bathroom going...
You're saying the fiery poops rescinded into your bowel?
Yeah. As soon as I parked and walked into the store, I'm like, I no longer have to poop as bad as I thought I did. This is bullshit. I just want them out of me.
It's some kind of shit.
Yeah. See what you did there.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So I get checked out, and I get back in the car, and my wife will attest to this, hopefully, if she's not, pissed at me for the rest of this conversation.
Yeah.
It was just like, I got back in, I'm like, slightly successful. I still feel like there's unfinished business. So I drove the hour and a half home, and we brought the kids in, brought the groceries in, and within about 20 minutes of being home, I'm like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, there it is.
Maybe your bowel understands what a home game is.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's okay. If you got to do the dirty somewhere strange, you hold it as long as possible, but you know what a home game is.
Does your shit stink?
Oh, definitely.
Mine's always hit or miss. The
No.
problem is, I can never tell if it's the hit or miss.
There is science behind why your own brand smells the best. Because obviously it's part of what you eat and what you consume and everything. There is science behind your own brand smells the best. That's why your significant other's fart smells way worse than your own fart. You can tolerate your own fart, but not your wife's. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Or a dog fart, because the diets and what you don't eat the same thing identically all the time. Mm-hmm. There's science behind it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try and dig up the article, but there is actual science behind it.
Because all I know is,
because you can bask in, if you're sucked into a TikTok, rabbit hole.
Yes,
you can bask.
You can just be like, "Ooh, what's the next video?"
Right.
You got me on the part 1.
Swipe.
What's part 2?
Oh, fuck the old part 1, part 2 shit.
But anyways, this is how bad my shit was.
Did it radiate throughout the house?
Not quite. Our changing table is right outside our bathroom.
It's a good location for it.
It's a good location.
It fits perfectly right where it is.
Absolutely correct.
So you keep it right there for number 3.
No. There is no number 3.
We're not talking about bowel movements here. We're talking about children.
No.
Number 3, keep it right there. You might as well.
So my wife is changing my daughter, who also had a poopy butt about this time. And like you said, other people's poop stinks
just
differently.
Yeah, just differently.
Right?
That's what it is.
Toddlers' poops smell.
Yeah.
And so she's changing the stinky toddler's diaper. And I come out of the bathroom, and I'm met with, "Oh, dear God, what the hell, Andrew?" Apparently, my poop could have melted the paint off the wall.
Well, you quadrupled down and then held it, so then it had time to ferment up there.
The fermented shits.
Jesus fuck.
Well, I mean, it's been a while since we had an episode dedicated to poop stories.
Well, because it took me all of 12 minutes. There was one time, it was 3 or 4 sessions ago, and I came down here, and Andrew was putting the kids to bed, or I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but I beat him down to the studio, and then I'm like, what I wanted to do was create an AI version of Morgan Freeman saying, "This is Andrew, and he talks about poop." But I couldn't find a free version of it. They wanted me to pay. Oh, well, fuck you, I'm not going to pay. So I just found the cheap version of Andrew talks about poop.
It's a central part of my life. What can I say?
You need some hobbies, bro. You get into model trains or some
Hey,
shit.
you know what? I pride myself as much as I talk about the poop. I do not send any pictures of poop.
No, that's weird.
I know people who send pictures
That's
of
weird.
their poop
No.
to other friends, and they're like, "Oh, it's always great to have someone you're close to send pictures of your poop to." And I'm like, "No,
that's too weird.
no." Like I've even heard of, it might have been on a TV show, come to think of it, that someone like texts just random letters, and it's whatever like shape their poop lands in the
Jeez,
toilet.
no.
Like the closest letter.
Today I got a Q.
Yes. Yeah, stuff like
No, that's no. Fuck that.
that. It's an O. It's a J. Yeah.
No.
Shit like that.
Literally shit like that.
Yeah.
This has been another episode of the Buzz Basement Bros podcast. Find us on Twitter. Find us on Instagram. Email us at buzzbasementbrospodcast@gmail.com.
To complain about how much I talk about poop.
That's why I created an AI-generated intro for the poo sessions. If you're still here, I highly congratulate you.
If you're still here, you're the shit.
My name is Aaron.
And I'm Andrew.
We out.